So here we have the little selection of lights I'm going to be using on the 690. This is the headlight from Sea Light. It's an LED. Let's see. It's an H4/9003 LED motorcycle light. 6000K. Just so you guys have a reference if you want to go with the same one. The lower park light or position lights on the 690 headlight, that's these here. I don't remember what the actual spec on the light was, the light model anyways. And then these are the signal lights here. So they came as a 2-pack, and they're either 1156s or BAU 1557. I think that's right. If I can, I'll put a link in the description down below. But here's the headlight bulb that came out of it. Man, I cannot get this in focus here. All right, so here's the LED headlight for the 690 from Sea Light. There we go. We got what is this here? Troubleshooting, warranty, issue, support. And here we have it. We have the LED light with the ballast and the socket. Now, I originally thought that this was going to have an internal ballast on it, but you know what? We'll see. We'll see if it works. I'll let you know. So replacing these signal bulbs is pretty straightforward. There's one little tiny Phillips head screw that's already removed from there. The lens cap then just kind of pops off. I'll put it on there just to show you, but there's a little tab you line up and basically it just clamps on. And then the screw goes in to hold it. So pretty easy. Pull that off. You want to push in on this bulb and turn it. And then just wiggle it out. That's okay if the backing comes with the reflector on it. I just noticed here when I was changing the signal light bulb here, they actually tell you the bulb saw rate on the reflective lens or whatever you want to call it there. It's a RY10W, so that's pretty cool. Didn't notice that up until right now. So that's the bulb style you're looking for, is a RY10W. I just wanted to show you the difference between the factory KTM signal bulbs that came in my new 690R versus some Amazon LEDs that I got. I think the 2-pack was about 12 bucks. So I'm just going to show you the difference here. So there is the factory bulb, and there is the LED. Quite a big difference, massive difference actually. The only thing I noticed is I wouldn't say it's really got a hyper flash, but it's definitely got just a little bit faster of a flash than the factory bulbs. But I'm not going to put the LED relay in it, I don't think, because I don't think it's too bad. I'll go back to show you the other one here. So this one again, just slightly slower, but I mean, quite a big difference in illumination. You see at the bottom too here, I've already got the little LED position bulb in there. I'm just gonna replace the headlight here. I've also got a blue one to go in down there, so I'm gonna try that out as well and get a little snippet of it just to see, give you an idea what it looks like. So I'm going to end up taking the headlight mask off, obviously to get the headlight out. I just wanted to show you guys so you have a quick reference. 2 bolts, or 2 machine screws, one up here, one down here, and same thing on the other side. Put a towel over your fender so you don't end up scratching anything up here. And I believe it's a, let me just double check the torque size here, 27. It may actually in fact be a 30. Let me have a double check here. I don't want to give you wrong info in case you start stripping anything. It'll be my fault. Yeah, T30. Yeah, use T30. Once you have the 4 headlight mask machine screws off, you can go ahead and just move these brake lines out of the way here. And slide this back and just set it down on your microfiber there. That way nothing's going to get scratched up here. All right, so I just went ahead and installed that little blue park lamp there. Once I get the LED headlight installed, I'll show you how the new LED looks with the blue LED position light. Part of the installation process of this LED sea light, I'm not exactly sure. I don't want to say it's going to work yet. This looks like it sticks out quite a bit. Now, I did do a little bit of rough measuring before I ordered it, and I should have enough room inside the headlight bucket area. But what I was going to say, and why is it, I can't find it here now, is the dust boot. So pretty clear that the the heat sink on the bulb is not going to fit through that dust boot. So I'm gonna have to end up cutting that open to be able to get that through. But then again, it's not really gonna seal all that well down here. So I think it's kind of 6 in one, half a dozen in the other. I'm gonna try it, but I'm first gonna just make sure this all fits together here. So we'll see how that goes in a minute, and see if I can get the ballast in there somewhere as well. Okay, so here's the dust boot. I think what I've decided to do is I'm just going to end up slicing that very top nipple right off of there. This is the boot flipped inside out, just in case you're wondering why it looks like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. I think that'll give me enough room just to stretch the boot around the heat sink and still have a pretty decent seal at the bottom of the bulb. So we'll try that out. All right, here we have it. That little nub on top is cut off. Just a tip, if you're using a razor blade or an X-Acto blade or something like that, just wet the blade a little bit, either with some spit or some dish soapy water or something. Gives you a nice clean cut. Rubber's not always the easiest to cut through when it's dry. And I'll go ahead and install this in a second and show you how it fits. So I just realized when I flipped this back out, after I cut that little nub off, it didn't really change anything on the right side out perspective of it, other than that hole in the middle. I can stretch that quite easy now, whereas before it was pretty difficult to stretch it. So I'll probably be able to stretch it over that heat sink and still have a great seal on the bottom. So we'll give her a whirl, see how she goes. All right, so here we have the cut dust boot completely fit over the new LED light. Just by cutting that little nub off was the perfect fit. If you can see down in here, it's resting right up against. It's a nice tight seal. So, I mean, man, that couldn't have worked out any better. Really, really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and refit this back up, and that's pretty much the end of the job. Okay, so here we have the LED sea light headlight installed with the blue accented park light or position light, whatever you want to call it. The manual calls it position light. I don't know if you can see it very well on camera, but it is quite blue. It looks friggin' cool, and that headlight is bonkers. Yeah, it's really nice. I really like the way it's accenting off there. It's almost like it's got a diamond-esque reflection in there. So pretty cool. I can't wait to see what it's going to be like at night. I've read a couple of reviews on these headlights, and people say they're pretty remarkable when it comes to replacing them with the factories. So anyways, I'll try to get some more footage of that. See you soon.